Hello everyone. Welcome to Bettenergy's channel. Today, we will assemble a set of ELEBOX HV 25.6 kWh batteries and connect them to a Growatt hybrid inverter. Bettenergy ELEBOX HV high voltage lithium battery energy storage system, consisting of two 10 battery modules, 51 2V, 50R, and a series connected BCU, battery control unit, with an operating voltage range of 96 to 600 volt. Is used for home, commercial energy storage applications and works with a high voltage inverter for energy storage purposes. First, let's put the battery modules together. Today we are using a 25.6 kWh ELEBOX consisting of 10 battery modules and a BCU battery control module. We took the battery module and the battery control module out of the box, each with its corresponding wiring harness and screws. It should be noted separately that the base and foot are included in the package of the battery control module, and we installed the foot and base together first. You can see that each battery module has a number. All we need to do now is to put the battery modules in order on the installed base, and finally put the battery control module at the top. Then we need to turn to the back of the batteries to hold them in place and not let them move around. Next, we look at what interfaces are available for ELEBOX batteries. This is the total output positive pole, and total output negative pole, PCS. This is the battery series total positive pole, and battery series total negative pole. The total positive terminal of the battery series connection is connected to the positive terminal of the battery module. The negative terminal of the battery module is connected to the positive terminal of the next module, and so on. This is the CAN port for connecting to the inverter CAN communication port. The CAN 1 port next to it is a reserved communication port. This is the BMU port for battery module communication. The BMU is connected to the link interface of the battery module. The link 1 interface of the module is connected to the link interface of the next module, and so on. This is the RS485 communication port. This is the ground connection. Each module should be connected. Okay, let's connect these interfaces. After the connection is done, we need to turn the battery on and measure if the total output voltage is in range. The next step in the process is to connect the ELEBOX to the inverter for communication. Let's take a look at the inverter interface. This is the load output port of the EPS. If the power grid goes out, the system switches to backup mode, and outputs AC power from the EPS load port, all powered by PV and batteries. This is the AC grid and AC load port. The next piece is the communication interface area, which is the CAN communication port for connecting to the CAN communication port on the battery side. This is the RS485 communication port. This is the USB-A port, mainly used for firmware updates. Through the USB connection, we can quickly update the machine's software. Below the USB port is the RS232 communication interface. This is the PV switch. Here is connected to the positive and negative terminals of the photovoltaic. Here is connected to the positive and negative terminals of the total battery output, PCS. Okay, after introducing the interfaces, let's connect them together and test the communication. Now we have to connect the positive and negative terminals of the PCS to the positive and negative terminals of the battery of the inverter. The red one is the positive terminal, and the black one is the negative terminal. Connect CAN communication cable. Connect AC grid. Let's turn on the power to the battery and inverter. We can see the parameters of the battery on the inverter. The battery voltage is about 212V. The SOC is 39%. The input voltage is about 390V. Output frequency is 50 Hz. We manufacture low-voltage batteries of 4.4 kWh, 6.1 kWh, 10.2 kWh, 14.3 kWh, and high-voltage batteries of 5.1 kWh, 25.6 kWh. Customized energy storage systems from 30 kWh, 100 kWh are also available. We have successfully worked with several inverters such as SMA, Growatt, inverter, Victron, Sofa, and many more. For more information, please visit our website at https://www.bettenergy.com.